Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of the program Great Minds, a program that is centered on the youths here in Ibadan, and of course on your favorite station, NTA Ibadan. Here on this program, we give you gist, we give you information, and we give you updates of everything that pertains to youth. I'm not alone in the studio today. I have Doyin.
Hello, Jamal. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Okay. And also Robert.
Thank you. How are you
You're
doing?
welcome on the show.
Thank you very much.
All right. There is a general belief that the quality of spoken English has dropped over the years from youth, students, and even the general public. This is an issue that we have to look into and effect the necessary corrections where necessary. If not, the issue would continue to deteriorate and drop our standard as Nigerians. And that forms the basis of what we want to discuss today. I will start with you, Doi. Do you really think that the quality of spoken English has dropped?
Well, I would say I'm on two different sides of the coin, if it is possible for me to be like that. Because true, if we meet our parents, not most of our parents, but for those that are actually well educated and all of that, I would say they speak correct spoken English. But we can't say the same for all the graduates right now. We have a good number of graduates that actually cannot speak correct English. So I would say I'm standing on two sides.
Okay. What about you now, Robert? What do you think?
Also of that belief as well, because if you look at it, just like she said, it's on both sides, in the sense that we have those in the past, those who schooled in the 60s and all that, who can really address themselves very well in the public. In our today's world, when you scale it, you discover most of the graduates who can address themselves in public are less than those who can't address themselves in public. So to a large extent, I would say, well, those in the 60s, those who schooled in the 60s, can really address themselves in public and can speak better grammar than that.
Not everyone who schooled in the 60s can actually speak correct English, because it's not even the students' fault that they can't speak English in the first place. It's the people imparting the knowledge into them.
Yeah.
And can we blame teachers nowadays? They're frustrated. Some people, their salaries. Do you understand? I think and I believe not even most teachers today are doing this with passion.
That's true.
Some people, it's not their passion. Some people, it's because they went to school for it. Some people, because they have no other choice. That's what they got. So, fine. It may be we may put the blame on teachers, but should they even be blamed?
Okay. Well, there is something again that comes to my memory. My mother told me that when she was in school, she was in school of nursing then, and she had people that would actually do her laundry while she focuses on her education.
Yes,
like the welfare, or should I say the educational environment then was even more conducive.
Yeah, that's the word. It was way more conducive. I've met a woman one time before, and she went to my school. She said there was free food, cafeteria was free for them, they had free tea, so it was the people that was taking care of their everything. So there was no distraction like I have to go to the market, I have to cook for myself, I have to do this, I have to do that. Everything was so easy for them. So I think the environment matters a whole lot.
Also, we can still lay emphasis on the issue of population, because these days the number of students you find in a typical government classroom, typical setting, government school classroom, are too much for the teacher to be able to carefully monitor their progress in every aspect. So that also is a problem.
That's true.
Yeah. Robert?
At this point, I don't think it's wise and reasonable we do it alone. Let's go out there to hear from others what they have to say about this.
Yeah.
Right back.
Yeah, the quality has actually dropped, and one of the main reasons is because the tenses we use now compared to those days were actually different. Because now we are so fond of using shortcuts. I don't know if you know shortcuts. I don't know what to be. When you want to say nothing, you type NOTYN. So that has actually reduced our quality of spoken English, and we are more used to the lingua franca. Those generations, you see them, they want to give you everything full, but now we like to go the easy way. So I believe it has actually dropped a lot.
The way and manner our youth are handling this English is quite different, completely different from the past. In the sense that the past there was full commitment. there was full preparation of everybody towards education. There was commitment. But nowadays, the youth don't take pains. They don't even go to such an extent to study as expected. And with the present trend of computerization of every system, it tends to be a defect in somehow than a benefit. In the sense that look at what our youth now goes on. They go about with text messages, and these text messages is more or less not in complete sense. See, you can say you push UR, a minute in that tend to be part and parcel of what they want to write. So that aspect to be a little bit discouraged.
Comparing the olden days English with the contemporary one that we use to speak now is actually bad, because the influence of ICT on our educational system and the way we speak has actually jeopardized everything.
You find that somebody is a bad speaker, most of the time is also a bad writer. So the two go together. You know, now you come to the university and there is use of English. You have to pass it, of course, but again, it's a pure charade. It's a waste of time, because there's no way that you can do a 2-term course on English and then all the errors you've been committing all your life, that somebody will eradicate for you within 2-3 months. It doesn't happen. So the English language in Nigeria is in a very, very bad state, because you do not have people, the kind of thing that will help people to know English. The number of books that you will need to keep on reading, there is no money to do it. The economy is very, very bad. It is when there is a vibrant economy that people have excess money to spend that they're going to think of books. They have to take care of the elemental problems of their lives first before they think of books. One major problem that we have with English in Nigeria is the democratization of the use of English. It is not that you are less brilliant than we are. It's just that the circumstances have completely changed. Because if you wait now for another 30 minutes, you just find that there will be, the light will just disappear.
I mean, if we want to define jargons are not bad. Jargons are just the expressions of a particular group of people that is peculiar to them. But slangs is the one that should worry us. The problem with jargons is that people will speak medical jargons to mechanic and then expect them to understand. And so that is where the problem is. But slangs are just very unofficial and colloquial. Again, it's not bad. The truth, however, is that people don't know to whom they should speak their slang and when to speak the slang. So if it's a formal situation, you are not expected to use slangs. If it is informal with you and your friends, it has a bonding function. It makes people feel like, okay, this is my guy. And so it promotes relationship among group of people. But then when people the problem is people then forget. And so they have an exam to write and then they are writing the slang. What we should do is not to ban slangs and jargons, but to let people know when to use them. Because you see, if every time you speak the very standard and formal English, you're also going to sound very boring to your colleagues. Yeah. So if you never say hi, you never say hello to your friend. So you see everybody and you say, dear Mrs. Jagede, dear Miss Benjamin, every time, 25 times of the day. People will start running away from it. They give you a name. So there is a place for colloquial expressions, there is a place for informal expressions, there's a place for cliche. But being context sensitive is very important.
Welcome back. Now we've heard voices of people. We know how they feel. I think they're also with us in the studio right now. And some people mentioning the fact that technology has greatly improved these days. And why technology, even if technology has improved, okay, even though technology has improved, I think things should be better, not worse.
Better. Yeah. Because some of the excuses would have to say for people back then is, okay, they didn't have access to information, maybe libraries, big or books.
They didn't feel that it was missing then because they didn't even know it was not even existing.
Yeah.
I believe they had access to books because they were reading books. They were reading books enough. And now that we have Google and everything that we can find information from, that's when we'll be like, oh, those people didn't even have it then, and still they were this good. And now that we have our own, it's because this same technology that should bring good things is also bringing distractions for us.
Serious distractions. Really, the youth. I believe if we finish flogging the system, we talk about the home, we will have to come back to ourselves. Like, really, where is your priority?
Exactly.
Do you want to just be a Nigerian that has gone to school and can just communicate but not effectively? Or do you want to really be somebody that would say, I know how to speak English, and the evidence would show?
Before we even speak further, I want us to note that one thing that is very, very important when it comes to language speaking is the fact that it starts from the roots.
Yeah.
So we can't even go yet to university grads and secondary school grads. We have to go to how they started, their foundation.
At home.
Yeah. Although I remember my secondary school teacher that taught English, he once said he didn't start speaking English until he finished primary school.
Is that possible?
And he taught us English. And he was pretty good.
But is that possible?
It is possible. It happens
these days, I believe it is the responsibilities of the home, or so to say, the mothers, to
we have maternal language, which for most people in Nigeria is not even English, is our local language.
Yeah.
And we have the second language, which is supposed to be English language. And of course, in as much as we should encourage people to learn to speak their local language so it won't go into extinction, I think we should also, parents, we don't know, are parents even encouraging their kids to even speak these languages?
Do you monitor?
Mostly English. Do they monitor? And even though if their job is to monitor local language, because of course we even have an increased number of parents telling their children not to speak the local language. But there's this research that children less than, I think, the age of 10 or 7, they have the ability to speak as many languages as possible, to learn as many languages as possible. So if they have that ability, are they being encouraged?
So should I now say that it is possible for the teacher, for the homes now, our parents, to actually give the knowledge to the kids, to the students, but do they interact with themselves?
That is the word, interact. Because
the
languages is more than what we are being taught in class.
Yeah, because I believe in Nigeria now,
not even language.
When we are talking, most of us resolve to use pidgin English instead of, because it's like it's more fluent. You use it to communicate more, to say the words the way you want to say it. So most of us resolve to using that instead of the right kind of English.
Yeah, I think we should just encourage us generally to be able to interact well in correct English and make an appeal to our teachers too from this scratch. Right now, we'll go back to Youth Know-How segment where Oyin is on standby. I hope you get inspired.
Hello guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Youth Know-How, and today we'll be getting to meet a talented young lady who will be taking us into the world of gospel artistry. Hello Abosede.
Hello ma.
Welcome to Youth Know-How.
Thank you.
So tell us about yourself.
My name is Abosede Adelakun.
Tell us about your music journey, your journey to gospel artistry.
Well, I started a long time ago when I was very little. But for me, going to studio, I start at maybe GS.
Okay, so how long have you been singing for? Tell us about how you started as a young person.
Well, I started at tender age, around 10 years old. But I started going to the studio in GSS3. So I released this album in last year, February. By the grace of God.
Okay, so how has the journey been? Has it been financially sustainable to you?
Well, we thank God because it's not easy, but thanks to God Almighty that makes everything easy. So that's the only thing I can say about that.
When you started singing, when you started singing professionally, were your parents supportive of your choice?
Well, mom, she supported it. But my dad, anytime I told him I'm going for rehearsal, would tell me that you're going to your boyfriend's house. you are going this and that. Sometimes you tell me that, where are you? I'm coming to the studio to come and check on you. I always say that, Dad, I want to do this work for God. I'm not doing it for myself. So I'm in the studio. If you are interested to come, you are free to come. So later, he supported me with money. Sometimes he give me tea to go to the studio. So that's it.
Do you write your own songs?
I do.
So what inspires you to write? What inspires you to sing? What's your source of inspiration?
Well, because it's my talent. Music is my talent, and I love singing. Sometimes I'll be in the bathroom, I'll be singing. Sometimes I'll be cooking, I'll be singing. I'll be composing it. So sometimes I'll be in study room, I'll still be composing. Sometimes some pastor they'll be preaching, so I'll be jotting it down. Then I'll get my own song from it.
Like, how many tracks do you have?
Well, by the grace of God, I have like 8 tracks.
Okay. And you have it recorded, an album?
Yes.
When will your video be coming out?
Anytime from December, maybe December ending or December, by the grace of God.
Okay. How do you get sponsorship? Who supports you financially?
Well, I have a fiance that supported me, so he's trying for me, and my parents too. They are all I have. They are the ones supporting me, giving me the strength, the boldness that, daughter, you can do this. And my fiance, he gave me the courage that I can do it and I can achieve it. So that's it.
Okay, so what song will you be doing for us today?
Opaloye Jesu.
Alright, let's hear it.
Okay. Ẹ̀yin ará mi, ẹ jẹ́ ká fọpẹ́ f'Olúwa, nítorí tí ó ṣeun, àánú rẹ̀ dúró láéláé, tó mú kí ọjọ́ ní máa wà láyọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fìdí ìdùn yọ̀ bá wa olóore sẹ́. Ọpẹ́ ló yẹ Jésù, ìyìn ló yẹ Jésù, nítorí tí ó ṣeun, àánú rẹ̀ dúró láéláé. To God, adoration to your name. We give you praise for your loving kindness. I will shout hallelujah unto the living God. Arúgbó ọjọ́ ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ́ ṣe, ọpẹ́ ló yẹ Jésù, ìyìn ló yẹ Jésù, nítorí tí ó ṣeun, àánú rẹ̀ dúró láéláé.
Thank you so much, Abosede, for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
I hope next time when we call you, you'll come.
By the grace
Thank
of
you
God,
so
I'll be
much.
here.
That was Abosede singing Opeloye Jesu. And youths out there, I hope you've learned a thing or two from Abosede here. The most important thing is to follow your passion, be courageous, be brave, go out there, do something new, follow your passion, follow your dream. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Welcome back. I have reasons to sing now. Like really, I was inspired.
Okay, so when I said be inspired, you are now inspired.
I want to grab the mic now.
Okay,
seriously.
before you go over that, I think we should do. I don't think I'm ready to hear your voice.
Oh please.
I think I'm ready to hear you
You like
sing.
sing, right? You like singing?
We'll do that later.
I will try my best.
We'll do that later.
All right, Mide is also on standby to give us the entertainment gist. We will be right back.
Fantastic episode of Entertainment Gist on Great Minds, and we're starting with it. I met up with a fast-rising female artist and undergraduate at the University of Lagos, Toby Gray, while she was in Ibadan, and asked her a few questions I'm sure you guys all want answers for, and here is what she said.
Okay, concerning the Would You Reply, the cover, it was, I say this every time, was a playful cover, and the response I got was, good and bad as well, because there's no way you do something and you don't get two sides of the coin. If you get just one side, then something is not working. It's either people are lying to you or people are not just saying what is there to be seen. But I think people had reservations. Some people didn't really think I should have done the cover, but I mean, people do covers every day, so it was just a playful cover. It wasn't something I intended from the beginning when his own song dropped. But shout out to Kiss Daniel, by the way. Would you is a jam. Can I ask you guys one question? Why is everybody asking if an album is coming up soon? I mean, you guys haven't even seen a lot from me yet. I'm just, one after the other. So maybe when you guys hear more stuff from me, see more stuff from me, then when you know what I am made of, when you know what I can do, definitely you'd see an album. So not anytime soon. Hey guys, your girl Toby Gray, aka Supersonic Queen, aka Queen Gravy. It's your girl Toby Gray. Don't go anywhere, ne touchez pas la télécommande à distance. Et mignon, Toby Gray, aka Supersonic Queen, aka Queen Gravy. I don't care alone. Et ma for con. Can you think there? Move my word, right? Sign out. Peace.
For the weekend, Ibadan was flooded with various celebrities, the likes of Victoria Kimani, Chidinma, Toby Gray, Zion, Davido, and Olamide. It was all about the NSC Club brawl at Mile 21. It was fun all the way, and I'm sure they all cannot wait to come back again, and we will be there to bring you more on this one.
Yo, people, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Chidinma, aka Miss Kerry Ken. I'm right here chilling on the NTA Ibadan. Keep it locked, people.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Victoria Kimani. Keep it locked on NTA Ibadan.
So our top 3 All Girls exclusive video of the week. At number 3, we have Mocheda's new video, Bad, featuring Olamide, shot on location in Apapa. This video features a feisty spark that Mo brings with her electric style and funk, directed by Clarence Peters.
Everything Gucci, down to the Gucci. Shouts out goons with some old lady mushy. Kiss the ring on my finger, showed you a 40, my nigga.
At number 2, we have Toby Gray, who has released the visuals of our hot single Bona, directed by Mex. Consistently has shown that she's the first to reckon with in this industry. We have come to the end of this segment today, and before I go, as usual, I'll leave you the number 1 video of the week.
When I tell you, say now you there, rock my baby.
Welcome back. Thank you very much, Midi, and I hope you enjoyed the entertainment segment. As a matter of fact, I feel like being a musician right now. You know?
Seriously? I said I wanted
Okay,
to.
so I'm
you
having
guys
two
keep-
musicians on
you
both
keep
sides.
against it, and now you are saying.
When me, I'm in the mood for a movie.
All right. I will join you.
Oh, before-
I'll buy the popcorn.
No, I don't want.
So that's
Thank
the
you.
movie. Come on.
All right. Well, we've said so much. The bottom line for today's episode is everyone needs to go back to the drawing board. We have to speak better English. Come on, we're better people.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget teachers too. We should appeal to them. It's very important for kids now to learn how to speak well,
proper English.
even outside school. Parents should encourage
yeah,
them.
yeah.
It's not only to speak English language, because our maternal language is also very, very important. But they should stress both, so that we can be able to interact and speak correct English.
And don't forget, interest is what is key in this thing. If your interest is there, even if the teacher is not bringing everything to you, you can reach out, source for
I
materials.
think this is not only for English language, just general education.
Yeah, your interest is key.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And on that note, we want to say bye-bye.